that was really weird. My camera is sitting here waiting for me, and I'm trying to set up because this is my first video, kind of, right now. And I sit down to see if I could see myself and see everything I need to see, and I go like this to the camera and it starts recording. So I guess that means there's no time better than now to start recording. So we are making pumpkin roll. This pumpkin roll, just in time for the holidays, is so good. It's so moist. It is just, oh, chef's kiss. Everyone in my house loves it. They fight over it. I have to make them their own and put their names on it in the refrigerator because it is such a hit. Okay, so first what you're gonna need is, this is just, I'm just putting everything into my KitchenAid mixing bowl because it just cuts down on dishes for me. So what you're gonna need is 3 eggs. I already cracked them, babies. Let's just stick that right in there. And I'm on a rolling chair because I can't see myself if I stand up. So we have 3 eggs. We need 1 cup of sugar. You hear my dog barking? We're gonna need a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. I just kind of eyeball it, and I know this is not a real teaspoon. It's a teaspoon that you eat with. 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. Then we're going to need 2/3 cup of pumpkin. This is some pumpkin, my last bag of pumpkin that I had frozen from last year. So, ooh. So we need 2/3 of a cup. And that's a little bit over, but that's okay. Just slightly. 2/3 cup of pumpkin. We're gonna need 1 tablespoon of baking soda. If I could get it to work here. Oh. Ooh. A little bit more. 1 tablespoon of baking soda and 3/4 cup of flour. Super simple. And yeah, I'm using this big mama spoon. So I put the dog outside because she would totally be everywhere in the video, and she hates it right now. So she's gonna bark until I bring her in the house. 3/4 cup of flour, and that's all you need. Let's just get all the goodness out of there. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna take this. We're gonna take this over to our mixer. Ooh. Mix that baby up. I'm going to preheat my oven to 350 and let that baby go. Okay, so once you have it mixed pretty good, you know, one thing about the KitchenAid mixer, I don't know, it leaves stuff all over the sides. So once you have it good and mixed, you're going to take some parchment paper. I would use parchment, not wax. And you're gonna take some butter spray. You're gonna spray your pan. You're going to lay your parchment paper on your pan. And I just like to spray it one more time. Just spray that baby one more time. Push it all the way out to the edges. Spray, spray, spray. Grab your spatula and just dump this on your cake or your cookie sheet. And dump that right on your cookie sheet. Spread it out. And throw that into the oven. Now I know my oven is not completely preheated, but we're gonna throw that into the oven. For 12 to 15 minutes. Okay, so in the meantime, I'm gonna get this all cleaned up and then we're gonna start making the filling. Now, to your same KitchenAid mixer bowl, which I've already cleaned out, you're gonna add 2 tablespoons of butter. Two tablespoons of butter. One 8-ounce package of cream cheese. It would be nice to be prepared and have it open, right? One cup of powdered sugar. 1 cup of powdered sugar. And 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I never measure vanilla. I just, well, it looks like a teaspoon. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna stick it on our KitchenAid mixer and I'll be right back. And this is what your filling will look like. Takes a little bit of skill. So we have to get it off of the pan first. So it didn't come out completely perfect. It's a little bit lopsided. I think my cookie sheet might be a little lopsided. Maybe my oven, who knows, whatever. So I'm gonna take the uglier side first. And with the parchment paper, you're going to roll it. It's hot. It just came out of the oven, but you have to do this because if you let it cool, it will crack. So we're rolling it. And then, hot. You want to get it completely rolled up. Mine is a little bit lopsided. I'm going to put this back on to show you. So it's completely rolled up, just like that. Now we're gonna let this completely cool, because if you don't let it cool and you put the filling in, the filling will just melt and ooze out. So that's gonna completely cool down. If you're in a rush, you can put it in the refrigerator, you can put it in the freezer. I let mine cool on the table. Okay, so we're back. Clean hands. We have our pumpkin roll. It's nice and cooled off. So what we're gonna do is very carefully unroll it. Doesn't matter if it gets a little bit whatever in here, a little sticky, little whatever, you're not going to see that. And it's cracked a little bit, but that's also okay because this is going to be the middle part. That's the middle part. So we're going to take our spatula and we're going to take our filling and we're going to get all of our filling out of here and we're going to distribute it onto our pumpkin roll. And I find that this is sometimes, depending on your cookie sheet, it's pretty good amount of filling. Now, okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna roll it back up. We could get rid of this piece. We're gonna roll it back up very gently. That cracked, and it's okay if it cracks a little bit. You're gonna use the parchment paper to roll it. You're gonna guide it with the parchment paper. And there you have it. I don't want to pick it up because I'm afraid. Let's just roll it right onto my hands. There you have it. Beautiful. So what I'm gonna do is put it here on a piece of foil. Now what you could do is you can dust it with a little powdered sugar, but I'm not gonna serve it right now, so I'm not gonna do that. I will dust it when I serve it, or actually my boys probably will eat it without it being dusted. It doesn't really matter. That's for presentation. So for video purposes, I'm gonna cut it and show you what it looks like. Let's cut it right in the middle where it's really pretty. Enough filling. And that, my dears, is the perfect pumpkin roll. Let's just taste it for a good measure to make sure it's good. Hands down, perfect pumpkin roll. You will not get better. Please consider liking and subscribing and joining my family for more tasty recipes and other home things.